What if I told you that one catch in a high-stakes NFL game defied all odds and might already be the greatest of the decade? Justin Jefferson's unbelievable play at 4th and 18 in Buffalo didn't just save the game. It announced the arrival of a new NFL legend. In the NFL, the average catchable throw rate from a clean pocket is 79.4%, but it plunges to just 60.5% when quarterbacks feel the heat. On a tense 4th and 18 late in the game against the Bills, Kirk Cousins launched a ball with only a 28.8% chance of being caught. That moment set the stage for something truly spectacular. The pressure of 4th and 18. In the NFL, the average catchable throw rate from a clean pocket is 79.4%, but it plunges to just 60.5% when quarterbacks feel the heat. On a tense 4th and 18 late in the game against the Bills, Kirk Cousins launched a ball with only a 28.8% chance of being caught. That moment set the stage for something truly spectacular. The pressure was immense, the stakes couldn't have been higher, and the odds were stacked against the Vikings. 4th and long situations are often where games slip away, and throwing a ball that far with such a low probability of completion only adds to the drama. In that moment, all eyes were on Jefferson, the rookie receiver tasked with making the improbable catch. The throw was anything but easy, requiring perfect timing, precision, and athleticism. In a game defined by split-second decisions and razor-thin margins, this 4th and 18 play demanded more than just skill. It required heart and belief. The pressure didn't just weigh on Kirk Cousins as he released the ball, but on Jefferson as he anticipated every twist and turn of the flight. It was the kind of moment where legends are born, and under that immense pressure, Justin Jefferson rose to the challenge. But that wasn't the whole story. What happened next would shock everyone. The catch that shocked everyone. Justin Jefferson leapt backwards, snatching the ball with one hand in a move that wasn't just the catch of the year. It might be the catch of the decade. It was a breathtaking display of athleticism and timing that captivated fans and analysts alike. On a 4th and 18 late in the game against the Bills in Buffalo, Kirk Cousins launched a ball with only a 28.8% chance of being caught. Jefferson's catch defied those odds as he twisted his body midair, secured the ball, and landed gracefully despite intense defensive pressure. What made this catch even more remarkable was the high-stakes context. The Vikings were down by 4 points with 2 minutes left in the game, facing almost certain defeat. Instead, Jefferson's spectacular grab kept the drive alive, leading to overtime and eventually a Vikings victory. This play wasn't just a highlight. It was a powerful statement about Jefferson's talent and clutch ability. The precision of his route running, combined with his elite body control and hand strength, allowed him to haul in a pass that many expected to fall incomplete. Defenders were left stunned, unable to keep up with his speed and deceptive moves, while fans celebrated what could be the defining moment of his young career. This catch instantly elevated Jefferson's status in the league, showing that he can perform under pressure and make seemingly impossible plays when it matters most. It was a turning point, not only in that game, but also in the narrative around Jefferson's place among the NFL's elite receivers. From that moment on, it became clear that Justin Jefferson was a force to be reckoned with, and his trajectory toward becoming one of the greatest receivers of all time was unstoppable. A rookie like no other. Justin Jefferson's career start is unlike anything in NFL history. At just 24 years old, he's already broken multiple records and is on track to become the undisputed GOAT receiver. But his journey from a 3-star high school recruit to NFL superstar wasn't straightforward. Coming out of high school in Louisiana, Jefferson wasn't highly ranked, and even at LSU, his freshman year was quiet. Yet by his sophomore and junior years, he exploded onto the scene with jaw-dropping stats. Despite this, 4 receivers were picked before him in the 2020 NFL Draft. Minnesota clearly hit the jackpot, picking him 22nd. In his rookie season, Jefferson surpassed legendary Randy Moss's rookie numbers with 88 receptions and 1,400 receiving yards. By his second year, he upped the ante with over 100 receptions, outperforming Moss's pace and setting himself apart as a true elite talent. His film study habits, precise route running, deceptive footwork, and impressive body control make him a nightmare for defenders. Even NFL great Randy Moss has called him the best receiver in the league today. Not the tallest or heaviest receiver, Jefferson's speed, agility, and hand strength allow him to break free from defenders regularly, drawing penalties or simply finishing routes with surgical precision. His yards after catch are remarkable, with nearly 30% of his receiving yards gained that way. His dedication and natural talent combine to make him a unique force on the field. This rookie's impact is anything but typical, and the NFL world is watching closely as his legend grows. From overlooked college player to NFL draft steal. Coming out of high school in Louisiana, Justin Jefferson was only a 3-star recruit, not even considered one of the top 300 wide receivers in the nation. Luckily for him, LSU was right in his backyard, and that's where he committed, following in the footsteps of his older brother, Jordan Jefferson, who was also a quarterback at LSU. Justin's journey at LSU started slow, with a freshman year that saw him play only 2 games and record no catches. However, he picked things up in his sophomore season, emerging as the Tigers' leading receiver with 54 receptions for 875 yards and 6 touchdowns in 2018. By 2019, Jefferson took his game to another level, racking up 111 receptions, 1,540 yards, and 18 touchdowns, turning into a legitimate NFL draft prospect. Despite his stellar performance, Jefferson wasn't selected as early as most expected in the 2020 draft. 4 wide receivers went off the board before him, including Henry Ruggs at 12, Jerry Jeudy at 15, CeeDee Lamb at 17, and Jalen Waddle at 21. Minnesota picked Jefferson 22nd overall, a move that would soon be seen as a steal. This underestimation only fueled his drive to prove everyone wrong once he hit the NFL stage, taking over Minnesota and breaking records. In his rookie season, Jefferson surpassed legendary Randy Moss's rookie numbers with 88 receptions and 1,400 receiving yards. By his second year, he upped the ante with over 100 receptions, outperforming Moss's pace and setting himself apart as a true elite talent. Moss didn't reach 100 receptions until his 5th year, and Jefferson's average of 95.1 yards per game was higher than Moss's, who didn't average over 90 yards per game until his 6th year. The comparisons will be there. For a while, granted, Moss was 6 feet 4 inches and 210 pounds, but Jefferson is just 6 feet 1 inch and 195 pounds, yet he doesn't play like it. He plays much bigger, almost like he has a cheat code against NFL defenses. Even Randy Moss himself has said Jefferson is the best receiver in the league today. Jefferson's high football IQ makes a big impact on the field. And while 6 feet 1 inch isn't necessarily small, it isn't the tallest for a receiver either. Jefferson knew coming into the NFL that his footwork and route running would need to be better than everyone else's. And it seems like he has put the work in. Even when matched up against top defenders like Stephon Gilmore, Jefferson can beat him one-on-one. He has developed extremely precise movements paired with deception, and his elite body control allows him to mask his route, making defenders quickly lose track of him. Jefferson can dominate any and every route. This is a result of his dedication in the film room, where he studies the strengths and weaknesses of individual defenders and coverages with his teammate Adam Thielen, who is 9 years older. Now pair all that with his speed and agility, and you get a receiver who doesn't just burn defenders, but also racks up a high number of yards after the catch. Over his 4-year career, Jefferson has amassed 5,899 receiving yards, and 1,827 of those yards came after the catch. That's roughly 30% of his total yardage. He leaves defenders in the dust. So often he ends up seeing open field in front of him, but even when defenders don't let him get yards after the catch, or try to jam him at the line, Jefferson is still a problem. His body control and hand strength when catching the ball is different. Doesn't matter if a defender is on him, Justin Jefferson has been so unstoppable that some defenders give up and just try holding him. Take a 5-yard penalty and call it a win. Holding defense means an automatic first down, but Jefferson still makes defenders pay. He has enough strength to break free from a hold and make a play on the ball, even when defenders jam him at the line and hold him without getting a flag. Jefferson can't be stopped. He's a route finisher who doesn't just run the route, but completes it with the ball caught securely in his hands. These qualities in just 2 seasons in Minnesota have made Jefferson an outstanding talent, and he's only getting better. Mastering the mental and physical game. Jefferson's success isn't just about raw talent. His film study habits, route precision, deceptive footwork, and impressive body control make him a nightmare for defenders. Even NFL great Randy Moss has called him the best receiver in the league today. Jefferson's high football IQ translates into split-second decisions that put defenders out of position in the film room. He meticulously studies individual defenders and coverages with veteran teammate Adam Thielen. This dedication pays off on the field as he anticipates defensive movements before they happen physically. Jefferson may not be the tallest or heaviest receiver, but he plays much bigger than his 6 feet 1 inch, 195 pounds frame. His elite body control allows him to mask routes and make rapid adjustments in midair, leaving defenders grasping at air. When jammed at the line, his hand strength and balance are unmatched, letting him fight through contact and stay on his route. Opponents have resorted to accepting 5-yard penalties rather than risk letting him break free. A testament to his dominance, his speed and agility aren't just about straight-line speed. It's how he uses sudden cuts and deceptive moves that make defenders lose track of him. On top of all this, Jefferson is a route finisher. He doesn't just run the route, he completes it, catching the ball securely even when tightly covered or taking hits. This combination of mental savvy and physical prowess makes him one of the toughest receivers to defend in the NFL today. Already, Jefferson leaves defenders in the dust on a regular basis, creating huge plays and yards after the catch. His unique blend of intelligence, precision, strength, and athleticism is rewriting the standard for elite receivers in the league. Dominating despite challenges. Though not the tallest or heaviest receiver, Jefferson's speed, agility, and hand strength allow him to break free from defenders regularly, drawing penalties or simply finishing routes with surgical precision. His yards after catch are remarkable, with nearly 30% of his receiving yards gained that way. Even when defenders try to jam him at the line, his body control and hand strength make him a problem almost impossible to stop. Some defenders have given up trying to contain him, accepting a 5-yard penalty rather than risking a big play. But Jefferson doesn't just rely on physicality. He's a master of route running, blending deception and precise footwork that leaves defenders grasping at air. When defenders manage to get a clean jam without drawing a flag, Jefferson's focus and mental toughness still shine through. He finishes every route with the ball securely in his hands, making defendants pay for even the slightest lapse. Despite all these skills, 2023 brought its own challenges. He faced injuries that sidelined him for significant stretches, while his quarterback Kirk Cousins also dealt with injuries, forcing the Vikings into a tough season. Yet, Jefferson still managed to rack up solid numbers, proving his resilience and value no matter the circumstances. Transitioning to new quarterback J.J. McCarthy could have posed a challenge, but Minnesota showed faith in Jefferson's talent by signing him to the largest non-quarterback contract in league history, a massive $140 million deal over 4 years. This commitment only underlines how critical Jefferson is to the team's future. His ability to shine through adversity, maintain elite performance, and continuously evolve his game cements his status as one of the most dominant wide receivers in the NFL. Jefferson's story of overcoming challenges is far from over. In fact, it's just fueling the fire for what could be an all-time great career. A star who shines brighter every season. Despite a tough 2023 season with injuries and a shaky quarterback situation, Jefferson still put up solid numbers. He played in 10 games, racked up 5 touchdowns and 174 receiving yards. Though Kirk Cousins got injured too, making it a lost season for the Vikings, there was still plenty to admire in Jefferson's performance. The Vikings didn't give up either. They brought in new blood at quarterback, J.J. McCarthy. And right after, they locked up Jefferson with the largest non-quarterback contract in league history, $140 million over 4 years. This move made a clear statement. Justin Jefferson isn't just a star, he's the future of the NFL. His ability to tear up defenses and rack up record numbers in such a short time is nothing short of astounding. Jefferson continues to rewrite the record books with absurd catches and highlights that leave fans speechless. If his upward trajectory continues, he'll soon step aside legends like Randy Moss and Jerry Rice. The Louisiana Kid might soon be crowned the greatest receiver of all time. Justin Jefferson's story is more than a highlight reel. It's a glimpse into NFL history being written live. From improbable catches to record-smashing seasons, he's already challenging legends like Randy Moss and Jerry Rice. The question now isn't if he'll become the greatest receiver ever, but when. His journey shows us the power of persistence, precision, and passion in a game where milliseconds and inches make all the difference. Locked into the largest non-quarterback contract in league history, Jefferson isn't just a player to watch. He's a force reshaping what it means to dominate the field. As the seasons unfold, expect more jaw-dropping catches, more record-breaking moments, and a rewriting of the NFL's greatest chapters. Every pass he catches, every yard he gains, is a step closer to the crown. And for fans and analysts alike, witnessing Justin Jefferson's rise is witnessing greatness in the making.